Well, Hornady has now added the 25 caliber to the Creedmoor family along with the 6 and the 6.5. So at SHOT Show, Hornady released the 134 grain 25 cal bullets as well as 25 Creedmoor brass. So really seeing this finally get SAMI approved and become a commercial offering is not a big surprise. But just like the other Creedmoors, it now has a lot of people asking why do we need this, and what's the purpose? Well, this one is a little bit more unique in that it is kind of the first modern cartridge developed around 25 caliber bullets. Historically, there has not been a lot of the new development in this caliber for your high BC, VLD, and long range target style bullets. The most common 25 cal rifles are your 25-06, 257 Roberts, and 257 Weatherby, which focused more on older, less ballistically efficient hunting style bullets. But now, where does this fit in with the 6 and the 6.5? So, of course, your bullets aren't going to be as heavy as the 6.5. Those top out about 147 for your 6.5 Creedmoors. It's going to be heavier than the 6 Creedmoors, which typically max out around 110, 115 grains. So it does sit right in the middle. And of course, because the case sizes are about the same, it's going to be a little bit slower than the 6 Creedmoor, a little bit faster than the 6.5. So now with all of these being so close to each other, really what is the intended purpose of this? So I do know some people who have done some 25 cal competition rifles, either in 25 Creedmoor that they made before it got commercially released, or in things like other wildcats like 25 GT and such. So really the benefit they're seeing there, especially for, let's say, PRS, is they get a little heavier bullet, a little bit more ballistically efficient, and a little bit slower. So they get a little bit bigger bullet splash on target. The recoil is still less than the 6.5 Creedmoor. They get a little bit more time to spot the shot as it goes down range. There's a few benefits, but nothing significantly or drastically different than you would get with a 6. I think one of the biggest things this is going to shine in is NRL Hunter. So with these, you do have a power factor, meaning you have to have a certain bullet weight and muzzle velocity to actually be able to compete in that series, where the 6 Creedmoor did not reach that power factor with the bullet and velocities it was able to get. So when competing there, you might get a slight advantage over the 6.5 Creedmoor just because, again, you get a little bit lighter bullet, it's a little bit faster, but the recoil is still going to be less than the 6.5. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Are you guys excited to see these new 25 cals hitting the market, or do you think this is just a section of the market that needs to be left alone? We've already got stuff that covers it and is better in other calibers and offerings.